talk a little Pro Bowl changes that have officially been voted into action now. And before we deep dive into this, make sure you like this stream, hit the subscribe button, notification bell as well, por favor. All righty. But yeah, man, if you have, do you have the info up on that just yet?
No, I just heard it's going to be flag football now.
Yes, essentially that is.
And they're trying to work out some other skills challenges.
So they have, I think it's 5 skill challenges done right now. They said they're going to do, was it dodgeball, accurate passing? Oh, man. It's like 4 things that they have ruled right now in terms of what they would bring into the flag football. And they said with the flag football, 7-on-7 rules, no offensive line, no defensive line. Yeah.
Well, what they could bring back, I don't think anyone really cares about the accuracy ones. How about we just have the quarterbacks throw bombs so you could throw it the farthest?
That's what I'm saying. It might be up there. Like, check it. Yeah.
I could see them not wanting to do that now because we're all about protecting the players. And if someone's trying to throw it a little too far, they're going to rip their arm out of the socket or something. Am I wrong?
I mean, you can say that about anything, though, right? What's the point of going there and playing 7-on-7 then? I could pull a hammy running out here. I can jump up and tear my ACL.
Well, that's what I mean. If we're going to be doing stuff,
right,
let's throw some bombs. That's what people want to see. I could care less about the accuracy contest because you're just in short. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Are you accurate in the actual games? That's what matters. Let's see who can throw it the farthest. It's like the home run derby.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see a skills contest in the baseball all-star game where we're catching ground. Who could catch the most ground balls and stuff? No, who's hitting the bombs? Who's hitting the most bombs? That's what I care about.
I do not care about who's catching ground balls.
Like where are we at right now with quarterback arm strength? Could someone legitimately? I mean, they could probably throw like 80 yards.
I don't see why not.
And the old ones with like Cordell and Favre, they were in like the 60s.
Yeah.
But are we that much more advanced where people are just throwing at 80 and it's like a snap a finger, blink of an eye?
It wouldn't surprise. Like when I think of like Josh Allen, when I think of Patrick Mahomes,
you see stuff in warm up.
Yeah, even Lamar, he be slinging. I'm like, yo, I think like, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure we got some people in this league right now that could throw 80. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on all this?
But I was saying, what were the? Because they had like specific, actual like drills too they were going to be doing, because I know they said that it's actually mandatory as well, which is different. So in the past, guys could like opt out, right? Hey man, I don't want to play in the Pro Bowl or whatever. They're saying now that it's mandatory that everybody has to play in if you're voted to it.
Well, I'm trying to find it right here. NFL has a major interest in flag football. League partnered with, I could see why they're doing flag football because it's getting more and more popular.
Wait, people making money off of it too, man.
It looks like they're trying to bring flag football to the Olympics in 2028.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's what I'm reading right now.
What?
In Los Angeles, yeah.
U.S. Olympic flag team?
So you're saying I got a chance?
Yeah, you got a chance, baby. Let's go. Deke and Dots.
I got to be quarterback.
Let's get it, Deke and Dots. I wonder would it be a whole bunch of like college athletes or like dudes that were maybe like practice squad or fringe NFL dudes hopping into that thing. I think the competition is going to be very stiff, Deke.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. I think it's going to be a lot of competition, bro.
No, I was going to say there's no way the NFL allows their players to partake in that, because why wouldn't the U.S. just send Mahomes and
I'm with you, but it's kind of like the Olympics, right? You
Pickens.
said the USA basketball team. Bron and them go over there and play. Every year or whenever we do the Olympics, we send a team. If we gonna do a football Olympics, all I'm saying, Deke, bro, you could send some of the back. I guarantee Mason will carve up anybody you putting out there in a 7-on-7. I'll put money on any other country.
Mason Rudolph, American hero.
What? Mason versus any other country? Quarterback? Man, I guarantee Mason mop up whoever is out there. I would put money on that. I would put a substantial amount of money on that. That's all I'm saying. Just to understand the level. It's levels to this day, Deke. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm really struggling to find what the other things are, to be honest with you.
It is all good, man. I thought I had it up here, and then it went away. But it is all good, baby.
Yeah, the flag football game could increase competition while avoiding potential injuries resulting from tackling, blocking, and hitting. Sure. But you're right. I mean, you're still
doing stuff, bro.
You're still doing stuff.
Absolutely.
Wait, honestly, the tackling, blocking, and hitting were never the concern about the Pro Bowl initially, if we're being honest.
Nope.
It is the weird injuries like the ACL and the Achilles, that type of stuff that you're more concerned about, because no one actually really was seriously tackling, blocking, or hitting. In the
The only time I've seen somebody seriously hit was Sean Taylor hitting my man Brian Warman. That was it. Yeah.
No, yeah, you can maybe go back to some of the 90s ones.
Right.
Maybe there was some real hitting going on, especially once you get later in the game. But
yeah, so
no,
I did
definitely
find
not
it.
now.
So it was through Tom Pelissero, excuse me. Says that the 7-on-7, no offensive line, but the skills competitions that they have is dodgeball, the best catch, thread the needle, and it just says quarterback drills. And then after that, it says whoever is selected does have to participate. And then they broke down the money: $84,000 for the winners, $42,000 for the losers. Little incentivization right there.
How far is that money off from what it was with the Pro Bowl?
Man,
The actual game.
actually, I think that's on par with what it was the past year or two. No, was that? Yeah. Because I know the one year they definitely had it where it was going to be that $40,000 bump up, so that makes sense. Yeah, I think they might have bumped it up a little bit, but I don't think it's a substantial jump. Remember what we were talking about in terms of like how we could potentially incentivize the guys in the Pro Bowl. It's like, yo, you got to bump up the money, make it worthwhile, because we talk about what they're risking for a regular game, what they would get for a game check versus what you get paid in the Pro Bowl. Guys take losses in terms of the money like that, because most of these dudes, most of them are second contract guys, right? And second contract guys, they're getting high six, maybe even seven figures per game. So when you come in here, you're talking about $80,000 or $40,000. In that context, it's not as enticing for them to risk it. But maybe now with this being 7-on-7, passing, flag football type stuff, maybe it'd be different for them.
So people are still going to miss it. You're still going to have probably the Jameis sneaking in as a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Well, they said you have to have like a legit injury. Otherwise, you have to show up. That's what they're saying. I don't know how they're going to enforce it just yet in terms of like how do you make that mandatory, but that is definitely what it says up here. Yeah, players selected will be required to participate in the event.
Now I'm wondering though,
Yeah,
how much are they going to care about replacing guys? Because if it's just flag football, like
right.
Do they want 3 quarterbacks each side, 5 receivers
because
each
I
side?
think contract wise though, when you're talking about the money for a player, it matters.
Sure.
So for a player, you want the format to stay the exact same in terms of roster numbers. Regardless if you play in the game or not, you get that Pro Bowl under your name. When you go back to that table for money, you're going to get paid and compensated for that accordingly.
Yeah, I'm sure the NFL would then swap players out whenever dudes either sit out for injury or they make the Super Bowl. Just because I'm sure fans that do watch the Pro Bowl, I'm thinking there's some people out there that still do it.
Well, I mean,
they would want to see
people that still go to the game.
They would want to see
Yeah.
They would want to see a rotation of guys, whether
Yeah.
it is quarterback. Okay, I want to see these 3 guys: first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Same thing with the receivers and all the other positions.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there was any rules on how they were going to enforce that or what they were going to penalize players if they decided that, hey man, I'm just not going to show up. But I actually don't.
It's just
see
one of
it.
those broken things for me. It doesn't move the needle for me at all. I'm not going to watch it still. But I'm probably not the audience they're trying to target with this.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, because like I got homies, man, that play flag football. You know what I mean? Like they do a competitive.
Still.
They do a competitive. They get paid to do it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They travel all up and down the East Coast, man. They get paid. Like when you win. Yeah. So it's like a legit thing. So I get like that demographic, because I thought the same thing at first. I'm like, bro, it's flag football, man. Who the heck
I'd watch
cares?
to see.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't watch. I'd see it on Sportsnet. I'd watch to see who throws the farthest ball, though. I'd be interested in that at least.
Yeah, but it's definitely a market for the flag football part. And I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago when they did that like $1 million flag football league, where it was like Ocho Cinco, Vic, I know Fred Jackson. It was like a whole bunch of like retired NFL guys playing it and stuff like that. They actually came up to Pittsburgh and did a game at Highmark at the stadium down there. But yeah, ever since then, like flag football is definitely picking up a little bit more, man. So like you said, man, get your hammies loosened up, bro.
Now, I do it for the country. I do it for the Olympics. Outside of that, nope, I'm good.
Deke, I've seen some of these flag football games, bro. They got like all girl leagues, all guy leagues, co-ed leagues. Yeah, they take it really, really seriously, bro.
It's not my vibe.
Really, really seriously. I would say I don't know if you got that. You gotta have that dog in you.
I got that baller mentality.
You got that
if
dog
the
in you,
Olympics are on the line and it's for the country, I feel like I step up.
So for America, you got that dog in you.
I feel like it. Yeah.
Okay, but if it was for Pittsburgh, you ain't got that dog in you.
If we have a Pittsburgh team,
If it was like the Pittsburgh Flagelates, the Pittsburgh Flaggers versus the Baltimore Rat-a-tats,
If they seek me out to be quarterback, I would accept.
So if they recruit you, okay,
right, exactly.
All right, you don't want to call them up though, because maybe they lost your tape. Maybe you're flying under the radar.
My tape would probably be from like 8th grade, running around at recess. That's probably my tape. Yeah, because I actually never played football, so that's the only football I've ever done. Backyard.
Fair enough. Then. Fair enough.
Backyard football.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, the leaders in below the waistline grooming, Deke. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And today though, the reason I'm excited is this, man. Manscaped, you know them homies. They got this super cool opportunity going on. So obviously we talk about the Lawnmower 4.0, the one that is waterproof, has the light that goes on and off and all that cool stuff. Waterproof. I said waterproof already, but like I said, when you're using it, man, it definitely reduces the opportunities for nicks and cuts and all that type of stuff. But the thing that they got going on right now over at Manscaped, man, they got the Platinum Package 4.0, Deke. Now, you can attest to this. The Lawnmower 4.0 is in that thing, and we know that's a bad mamma jamma. But they also include all the extra body care things. I'm talking body wash. I'm talking the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Can't forget about that deodorant. And, the reviver for your crops and the toner for the balls. But either way, it's a dope situation right there, man. And we like that a lot. But more importantly, because it is fresh fall ball season, it's time to introduce the promo code, which is MOATS. Use that. You get 20% off of your purchase at Manscaped, along with free shipping worldwide. So, don't waste any time. Think about it, men. We know the pumpkin spice latte ladies are out there, all right? Make sure your fresh fall balls are where they need to be, man, so that way we can execute the way we need to execute, all right? But either way, make sure you use that promo code. And when I tell you Dangly Twins will appreciate you, trust me on this, because I'm an expert.